A PDF form is a PDF that users can complete using the Adobe Acrobat Viewer rather than having to print out the form and fill it in by hand. You can design forms in InDesign that include interactive elements and then export them in Adobe PDF interactive format. This relatively simple process involves designing the shell of the form, which includes any label text such as name and any other divider lines or boxes. This form has already been created with labels for where the text fields and buttons will be. You will add the interactivity. To get started, click the Window menu, select Interactive, and then select Buttons and Forms. The top of the Buttons and Forms panel lets you choose among different types of interactivity, such as checkbox or text field. The bottom of the panel lets you customize how the element looks and how it works. For example, you can specify whether a user is required to complete a text field. To create a text field for users to fill in, select a frame with the Selection tool or the Direct Selection tool. Then, select Text Field from the Type menu in the Buttons and Forms panel. To ensure that users fill in this field before submitting the form, check Required in the PDF Options area of the panel. Because player names can be long, we will reduce the size of the text entered by choosing 10 point from the Font Size menu. Now, to create a drop-down menu for users to select from, select another text frame and choose Combo Box from the Type menu. As you can see, the label for the combo box is already placed on the page. However, you need to enter the menu options in the Buttons and Forms panel. Enter each menu options into the List item field and click the plus sign. You can drag the items up and down to control the order in the field. To add interactive buttons, you can design your own buttons or choose from those provided in the sample Buttons and Forms panel. To display this panel, choose its name from the Buttons and Forms panel menu. The user needs to select one of three choices, so we select the set of 3 green radio buttons and drag it to the page. The buttons are aligned with the existing label text and can be further fine-tuned in the Buttons and Forms panel. After users complete the form, they can return it by email using a Submit button. To create this button, you can use one of the sample buttons or create your own. Here, we'll create a rectangular frame and choose Button from the Type menu. Click the plus sign to add an action to this button and choose Submit Form from the menu. In the URL field, type Mail to, followed by a colon and the email address. Once you're finished adding interactivity and fine-tuning those elements, you can export the form as an interactive PDF. To do this, you simply choose File, Export, and select Adobe PDF Interactive in the Format menu. Once you hit Save, the new form opens in Acrobat so you can begin testing or using the form.